Shalom, giving all praises to Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi by Shem Qadash. Shalom to the 144,000 out there and the rest of the elect. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, The Pequot Indians Were Israelites. And the word Pequot is a Hebrew word meaning visit. So here you have the Pequot is they're from Connecticut, I believe parts of New York. Here you have a map right here. Let me see if I can open this up. Okay, here you got Boston up here, you got Providence, you got Connecticut down around in here. You look up some more maps. You can hardly see this one, bear with me. See, it says Connecticut, Rhode Island, Mass, tribal lands during King Philip's War. So these were Gadites. One of the tribes was called the Pequot. There was a war called the Pequot War or Indian War where they fought. Here it is, Pequot War, armed conflict. They were fighting with Esau, the Edomites. Give me a second here and bring this up. It said the Pequot War, the truth behind the Pequot War. And if you see, you notice if you got the armbands, you got the fringes, you got the crown, fighting against the redcoats. He doing what he does best. A captive guide to the armed conflict in New England between the Pequot people and English settlers and its role in the history of the United States of America. So this was an invasion, an occupation, a takeover, because they wanted to push them out the land. Scriptures say that we were scattered throughout the whole earth, merely paraphrasing a bunch of scriptures, even to the uttermost part of the earth, which would be the western hemisphere. So when Cristobal Colon got over here, the people that he encountered were Israelites. Like we said in the past, his chief interpreter was a man by the name of Tricino, which he spoke 5 or 6 languages fluently, and he understood Hebrew. So they knew that they were going to encounter the Israelites. Here you got like a powwow. You see this? Look at that. You got the fringes. She has fringes on. A very, very pretty woman. These are Israelites, man. Let me show you this here. Let me bring this up. And these look like Jake. These regular Jakes. A lot of Jakes that you see are actually Gadites. These are definitely the Israelites. Look at the fringes. Give me a second here. These are Pequot. You can see they look like regular Negroes. They're Pequot. Eastern Pequot. Tribal nation revives federal recognition petition. You got this Edomite. But look at this. Regular Jake. He looked like a Jake from out there in the West in LA. He look, you got Jake. They got that. Those are Gadites, man. He looked like a regular Jake. He's a Gadite. Gadites. She looks like an Edomite, but if her father goes back to Gad and her mother on her mother's side is Esau, then she could be a Gadite too. Everybody got an auntie that look like that. Come on down. That's a Pequot woman, and she looked just like the so-called black woman. Every once in a while you run into a Jake with wavy hair, naturally wavy hair. They're most likely Gad, one of the tribes of Gad. You see the fringes. You say, look at how dark they are. This guy is black, or woman, whatever. Look at how dark they are. These are the Israelites. They all got that stoic look. Got these crackers. Oh, we love these Indians. So we're going to take their land. We love them so much we're going to take their land. Look at the faces. Some of them got the Indian features. Some of them got Jake features. Certain Jakes out there, you say, well, you got Indian in your family. You got an Edomite or two sprinkled among Gad. You see the fringes. She looked kind of like Saharazad Ali. Look. Mashantucket Pequot. Look like a regular so-called black woman. She's a Pequot. She's a Gadite. Let me see some more. See the fringes? Why they wear the fringes? Because they knew that they were Israelites when they came over here. That's them fighting off E coming over here. shooting arrows at him. So now, let's go to, now I typed in, or I said, History of the American Indians by James Adair. And this what came up. You can actually buy the book, and you can buy it relatively cheap now. As soon as you start buying the book, the price is going to go up. Let me do this here. Okay, here we go. Said History of the American Indians, $17, Amazon, 30-day return. This one is $70. I guess it's a hardcover, $15, $16. So you can get the book. Now this one, I have this one. This is a hardcover. It says Adair's History of the American Indian, almost $200. Let me read this here. It says Adair's acceptance by the Creek Choctaws, Cherokees, and Chickasaws provided him the opportunity to record, compare, and analyze their cultures and traditions. Adair's written work, first published in England in 1775, is considered one of the finest histories of the Native Americans. Now, it doesn't say anything about them being Israelites. So I moved it over. See, if you read this, it ain't going to mention nothing about Israelites. But if you go, where is it? Okay, down here. It says common terms and phrases, right? It says Adair, Chirek, if I'm saying that right, Charlestown, Cherokees, Chickasaw, Choctaw, that's another tribe. It says here, Hebrew Holy Fire. Now in the book, History of the American Indians, he said that he found that they used words that were Hebrew. He said when they spoke about, when they mentioned fire, they called it Ash, which is Hebrew for fire. It says right here, Israelites, James Adair, Jews killed in land language, but it says Israelites. Now when you read his book, he said that through his from the most exact observation, I lived among the North American Indians and found them based upon their religious right, morals, and civil customs, they would have to be Israelites or Hebrews. So now I'm going to show you that the word Pequot is actually a Hebrew word which means visit. If you go to the blue letter, you put in the word visit and click on it. The word in the Hebrew is Paquad. So they call him Pequot. It should be Paquad. And it means to attend, muster, number, reckon, visit. Let me do something right here. So here's more proof. It says number, right? Numbered, visit, sum, right? The sum total of. appoint. It really means numbered. I will number you to the sword, meaning I will visit you and I'm going to deal with you with this sword. Numbered, 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 numbered. So there you have it. Pequot is a Hebrew word, name. Pequot. So more proof that we are the Israelites. Shalom.